Hey there, and welcome to HisTime365. I'm so glad you're here for day 72 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today, we'll look at Judges 21, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time. The Unraveling of Israel, a story of redemption and responsibility. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where a good decision turned into a mess? In Judges 21, we witness the aftermath of a grievous conflict within Israel, where choices made in haste lead to dire consequences. This chapter takes us into the heart of a nation grappling with its identity and morality. As the chapter begins, we find the Israelites in a state of mourning. They had just fought against the tribe of Benjamin, and the conflict had led to a near annihilation of the tribe. The Israelites gathered at Mizpah, weeping and lamenting their loss. They even made a vow, swearing not to let their daughters marry any Benjamites. This decision stemmed from deep grief and a desire to protect the remaining tribes of Israel, but it also set the stage for further complication. The Israelites realized the severity of their vow. They had almost wiped out a whole tribe, and now they faced a reality that Benjamin had no women left to marry. The heart-wrenching situation prompted them to find a solution. To the leaders of Israel, the question loomed large. How could they reconcile their commitment to God and their loyalty to their fellow Israelites? What shall we do for wives for them that remain? In a desperate attempt to find wives for the Benjamites, the Israelites remembered the city of Jabesh-Gilead. They had not participated in the earlier battle against Benjamin, so the leaders decided to send soldiers to this city. They would put an end to the city but spare the virgin women. The plan was disturbing, but in their minds, it was a way to save a tribe from extinction. They executed their plan, taking the young women for the Benjamites. Judges 21:10-12. However, even this dark choice did not completely solve the issue. After taking the women, the Benjamites still lacked enough wives to ensure the tribe's survival. The Israelites realized their actions had consequences that were more complicated than they had anticipated. In the quest for a solution, they devised one last plan. They would allow the Benjamites to abduct women from the annual feast at Shiloh. The daughters of Shiloh would dance, and the Benjamites could take them as wives. Judges 21:19-21. This plan, while seemingly a way out, raises deep questions about morality, consent, and the value of human life. The Israelites were trying to fix a problem they had created, but the methods they chose were fraught with ethical dilemmas. It's a stark reminder of how quick decisions in times of grief and stress can lead to actions that compromise our values. In our modern lives, we face situations that require us to make tough choices. Perhaps at work, you've been pressured to meet an unrealistic deadline, leading you to cut corners. Or in family life, when conflicts arise, do we sometimes make rash promises that create more problems down the line? With money, it's easy to fall into the trap of quick fixes, like taking out loans with high interest, when we could spend time seeking wiser, long-term solutions. Even in our digital lives, we might share something in haste, only to regret it later when the consequences unfold. Judges 21 serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of thoughtful decision-making, especially when emotions run high. The Israelites were trying to act in good faith, but their choices reflected a deeper struggle with their values and the consequences of their actions. Ultimately, the chapter closes with a haunting line reminding us that in those days, there was no king in Israel. It signifies a time when everyone did what was right in their own eyes, leading to chaos and moral ambiguity. In our own lives, we can strive to make choices grounded in wisdom and compassion, understanding that our actions impact not only ourselves, but those around us. Let us remember to pause, reflect, and seek guidance before we act. What are some modern situations where quick decisions can lead to negative consequences? How can we ensure our choices align with our values, especially in emotionally charged situations? In what ways can we support each other as a community to make better decisions? Thanks so much for joining me today for His Time 365. Remember, today's reading is Judges 21, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Ruth 1 through 4, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 73. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time.